It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Saints and the Bills, and it comes your way next.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go from Buffalo. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the man who won a national title at Alabama. Quarterback's the former first-round pick, Mac Jones.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
This will be a Saints first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. Jones keeping this one. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's Washington, the man in motion. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. In motion, Peoples-Jones. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
2nd down and 8. A run here with Kamara. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Olave is the motion man. Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. On play action, it's Jones. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Again, it'll be Kamara. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. So last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jones. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down. That one is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Saints offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead. See if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. 3rd down and 9. Shotgun now for Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. A fair catch taken. And they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff. Gibbs running left. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. 3rd and 9. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now Jones. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's on for the second time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll work this forward to the 35. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try to sneak it here. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs. Throwing on 1st down is Jones. This one complete to Washington. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Pistol give to Kamara. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Jones. To the left side into the hands of Olave.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On play action. Stroud. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Carry number 1 of this one for Isaiah Spiller. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Stroud. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On first down, Jones. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. On the RPO, quick throw to Olave. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. That's Washington, the man in motion. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. That's Washington, the man in motion. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Saints' 36-yard line.
Now, Stroud. That's caught by Gibbs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. The trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Jones. He's got room past the 35. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down. From the gun, it's Jones. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. So now the Saints will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Hall goes in motion. On play action, it's Jones. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Stroud. That one finds Chase. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down. That's Washington, the man in motion. Throwing on first down is Jones. This one complete to Washington. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, Peoples-Jones. Shotgun now for Jones. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Jones. He's got his man. That's Olave. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a run. And he will dive into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and through. The Saints are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Spiller. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
He's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10.
On first down, it's Stroud. A short throw caught by Kincaid. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
And 1 at the Saints' 45-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's to Kincaid once again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. Big-time stop there, Mike, on 3rd down. Now it sets up a 4th down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. In motion, Peoples-Jones. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Back to throw is Jones. Left side into the hands of Olave.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run for this with Kamara. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now a play fake. Jones. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Play action now. It's Jones. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. They face second down and 7. Here's Stroud. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
So,
Makes it 3rd and 2.
here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made by Demario Davis.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run with Spiller. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
On the stop.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. In trouble, and down he goes. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Jones going to hang on to it here. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, Peoples-Jones. Jones to throw on 2nd down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hall goes in motion. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Jones. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, Stroud He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Buffalo.
That's good for the Buffalo Bills. First and 10.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. There's Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 9-yard line.
A run. It's Spiller. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Spiller. Touchdown, Buffalo. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1st and 10. Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Jones. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Bills have got it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, like, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got room past the 35. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Jones now on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Spiller. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They needed 2 and gained 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but we'll take it with them. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good.